Today I have two khatira, two different khatira, and I'll say both. The first one, subhanAllah, the story of Imam al-Shafi'i radiallahu anhu. Who's Imam al-Shafi'i first? He's one of the four main religion part that come, like Abu Hanifa, Shafi'i, Malik, and Ahmad ibn Hanbal. And subhanAllah, Imam al-Shafi'i one day went out of his house and he said, I'm the most knowledgeable sheikh. He thought this to himself, talked to himself. And he is one of the most knowledgeable. If you read about Imam al-Shafi'i, you will be surprised how he is. But now, this is not our story. He went and led the Muslimin in prayer, and he mistaken al-Fatiha. Reading al-Fatiha, he made a mistake. And he said, okay, maybe I made a mistake. And the second time he did the prayer again, he made the same mistake again. Now if it happened to any of us, what we'll do? Maybe I have a bad day. Maybe I'm in trouble. Maybe my wife caused this thing to me. Something, you find an excuse, whatever the excuse is. But because he knows that no, this is not right, something is wrong here. First thing, he went to his sheikh asking him, what is the problem? I need to see the problem. And subhanAllah, when he talked to him, he told him that I said to myself this. And Waqi'a, his sheikh, told him, adjust your niyyah. You have a problem. And he said, the narration of the shi'r, he said, شكوت إلى وكيع سوى حفظي فأرشدني إلى ترك المعاصي وأن علم الله نور ونور الله لا يهدى عاصي. He told him that I asked Imam Waqi'a, I have a problem, and he told me I have to get away from sins. And subhanAllah, and the knowledge of Allah is light, and the light cannot come to a sinner. Until now, this is not the khatira. I'm just giving an introduction. Where is the khatira? The khatira about the Imam al-Shafi'i. How can you segregate there's a problem? How can you tell there is a problem? Wallahi, we are all sinners. كل ابن آدم خطاء. Every one of us is a sinner. But subhanAllah, when you think about it a little bit, how you can pinpoint, how Imam al-Shafi'i radiallahu anhu pinpoint the problem. This is the problem. SubhanAllah, sometimes we do sins and some things happens to us, an accident, or SubhanAllah, some of the ulama said, when I do a sin, I see the effect of the sin on my donkey or my camel. He just see it in front of him immediately. Why don't we? I believe that we need to purify ourselves. Try our best to learn and try our best to rise upon sins. What do you mean? Clarify the sins, clear the sins, try to reduce the sins. The more you reduce it, the more you can pinpoint it. But if the slate is full, where is the problem? How can we fix it? Then really we need to adjust the niyyah. Remember the khatira today, remember that Waqi'a, the teacher of Imam al-Shafi'i, said, adjust your niyyah. Make sure that your niyyah is good. Your niyyah is connected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Your niyyah is there to adjust every act of your life. And imagine that one day you will meet him, and what are you going to tell him about this part of the niyyah? This is the first khatira. The second part of the khatira, which we have now today, Aza, someone died. And really, it reminded me of, subhanAllah, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. One day, he took his son. His son died, Ibrahim, and he took him and put him in the grave. And he stood over on the grave and he told them, oh my son, if the angels comes to you, tell them, I am your father, the messenger is your father, and you are a Muslim, and you say La ilaha illallah. And subhanAllah, Ibrahim was a year, even not less than a year. He's in Jannah, inshallah, without that. But who's hearing the story? Sayyidina Umar. And he starts crying. And Rasulullah turned to him, why are you crying? He said, a young boy, even his left angel didn't write a sin on him. And you're dictating what he's going to say. What Umar will do. The khatira in this part. Sometimes we miss death. So many around us. So many people die. Do we really reflect upon? One day we will be there. One day we will stand there. One day we will be the one the people will come to say, this man is gone already. Are you ready for that part? Prepare yourself. Sometimes we see death and we don't really... I was talking to my kids one day from 2 days ago, and he said the only thing Muslim or non-Muslim are united on. You will not find even the same Muslims. We can debate, oh, I am going for Shafi'i, Hanbali, or Hanifa. No one will debate about death. No one. Everyone will die one day. Everyone will go one day. Everyone will leave one day. Are we prepared for that day? Subhanallah. Subhanallah, we are trying, but we need to try more. We need to prepare ourselves more. We need to work harder for that day. We need, when we meet Allah or we meet the Prophet, He will be happy with us. He'll say, you did well. You did well. You worked. You worked for that day. What should you do? We should stop our lives and start worshipping Allah in the mosque? No. Work your life. But again, remember, Waqi', the first one, the intention. The intention is very important in our lives. The intention can make you get a great hasanat or get zero. Intention. Intention is very important. Today we have a azah here in this place. May Allah forgive whoever died. And may Allah forgive that person. And may Allah forgive us. And inshallah we'll make a simple... Who's the brother? The brother who died? Hazm Sabah. Yes. Okay. Can I make a dua for a second with me, please? بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على عبدك ونبيك محمد وعلى اله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. اللهم اغفر لنا وارحمنا، اللهم اغفر لنا وارحمنا، اللهم اغفر له يا رب العالمين، اللهم اغفر له يا رب العالمين. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على عبدك ونبيك محمد في الاولين، اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على عبدك ونبيك محمد في الاخرين، اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على عبدك ونبيك محمد في كل وقت وحين. اللهم اغفر له يا رب العالمين، اللهم اغفر له يا رب العالمين، اللهم احشره في زمرة الصالحين، اللهم اجعله من ورثة جنة النعيم. اللهم احشره مع نبيك كما آمن به ولم يره، اللهم احشره مع نبيك كما آمن به ولم يره، اللهم اغفر له وارحمه، اللهم اجعل قبره روضة من رياض الجنة، اللهم لا تجعل حفرة من حفر النار، اللهم نقيه من الذنوب والخطايا كما نقي الثوب الأبيض من الدنس، اللهم غسله من الذنوب والخطايا بالماء والثلج والبرد، اللهم ارفعه في عليين واجعله في الجنة من الوارثين، اللهم اغفر لنا ولوالدينا إذا ما صرنا إلى ما صار إليه، وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله